Hey Scorpio, I am here with a bonus reading for you. I decided to go with a full moon in Scorpio. Well, the full moon reading, since the full moon is going to be in Scorpio this month. But I did it for Taurus, and I feel like it's a fun little reading. So, the full moon this month is in Scorpio, and it's going to be the 16th through the 18th, but this can kind of help you pretty much get ready for the full moon, and then after the full moon for the releasing part. All right, so this is general, so some of this may resonate with some of you. You know, all of it may resonate with some of you, and none of it may resonate with some of you. So just take what you feel like is for you and leave the rest, because it's for someone else. Also, you can check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs and see what's happening in those. Maybe you'll kind of get a clearer picture or a message that is more in tune to you. Alrighty, let's get into it. Scorpio, what can no longer be hidden from Scorpio? What can Scorpio let go of, and what is getting ready to emerge for Scorpio during this full moon in Scorpio? Please and thank you. All right, Death card, here you are showing up in your reading. Although you do have the Magician about to come out. That's good, that's good. All right, so what can no longer be hidden for you during this full moon is that, you know, possibly you're dealing with yourself, okay? Maybe you're dealing with your shadow side of yourself. Maybe even the parts you don't like. I'm saying that just because on this deck, the Death side is much brighter on the other side than it is on this side. And so for some of you, I feel like maybe you're dealing with your shadow self a little bit. Maybe parts of yourself you don't like as well, that you want to improve. But we're going to clarify. What can no longer be hidden? But for others of you, it could just be that it's time to let something go. It's time to let something end. And, you know, the ending is kind of inevitable. So maybe it's time to let it go. We'll see, we'll see. Let's clarify. Why is the Death card here? Okay, you need balance. I feel like this is more talking to you, okay? This is really talking about yourself. Maybe you are dealing with the shadow side of yourself. Maybe some habits or that type of thing that you're wanting to work on, because you're feeling, you know, it's just time to get in balance. It's time to find your balance and your stability again, all right? Let's see, what can Scorpio let go of? You can let your walls down, for one. Let people in, because there's people who want to help you, and you're probably being a little rather be by yourself and deal with it yourself. Broody kind of comes to mind. Not in a bad way, just that you feel like you should be working on your stuff and not really accept help, but that's not what it's saying. It's saying here that you can put your guard down, put your defenses down, and let help in, because help is being offered. All right? And you can let go of the past. You can let go, not necessarily the past, but feeling sorry or focusing on something that is no longer serving you, probably something that has ended or died and you're still sad and depressed about it. It's time to accept this help, put your guard down, and, you know, accept this help moving forward with what you do have, all right? And then we have the Magician here as what is getting ready to emerge. Well, once you're able to really let go of this and let some help in, Hello, magician time. That means manifesting, creating, attracting new things. Let's see, what is Scorpio going to be manifesting? What are they going to be, what's going to be emerging? What are they creating? Ooh, all right. You know what? Looking good. You're going to be creating your healing, is what I hear with this. You're going to be healing. Definitely going to be getting over what you feel you have lost and what you've had so much sorrow over. And you're going to get rid of the games. You're not going to need the games anymore. I'm not saying the games have been there as like, you know, malicious or that type of sneakiness. I feel like maybe the games were there to, as a front. So everybody or the other person, for one, didn't know where you were really standing on the situation, where they didn't know how much it was affecting you. But just as like a mask, so nobody could really see how deeply upset you were, because you had blocked everyone off. You had this wall, and you know, nobody can penetrate, nobody could help you because you didn't need any help, is what you were appearing, giving off, you know, that you could handle this, you know, you were balancing just fine. But what happens here when you let go and you let some help in and you let your guard down and you're really able to say goodbye to inside, like when you can like generally say goodbye to this and be sorry about it, but you know, wish it had maybe worked out a different way, but genuinely say goodbye to that, not necessarily to the person or the situation or whatever, but in your own mind type of thing. Like I feel like that gives you closure for it, so you can move forward. And then you start creating, you created your own healing, and you created the healing in turn created not needing to pretend that things were fine and that you were doing fine, because you're not going to have to pretend, because you're going to be doing that. You're going to be doing just fine. You're going to be moving forward, and you're going to be healed, or at least very much on your way to healing. All right, so that started off a little rough. Well, it started off a little scary for a second. I thought it was going to be a really rough reading for you, but I feel like this is a great reading for you, Scorpio. Definitely here, you know, the full moon of Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. And I feel like if you can truly do that and let your barrier down, let your guard down, I feel like things are going to really, really turn up for you. And you know, after that, you know, up until then and much, much farther out. Like, it's almost like you're going to learn how to be the magician too. All right, Scorpio, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you for your weekly next week.